Howdy, y'all. It's Trent Knox, your go-to content monetization consultant, and we're back with a few updates from the changes to the TrentKnox.com and everything going on at Trent Knox Ventures. So, as always, we're helping content creators, everyone who is online, starting a business, has a business, and is trying to grow their business, automate, monetize, and grow. First off, if you don't have a business, I highly recommend going to TrentKnox.com and starting with the YouTube video that is the first video on the page, how to start a business in 2025. And this is going to help you simplify your digital strategy with hands-on execution, cutting-edge tools, and proven systems that deliver real results. You might not know me, but if you've seen some of my content, you know that the first thing that I promote is the coaching that I do with my clients. And if you go to Trent Knox Coaching at the top, it'll take you into the coaching options, right? First off, it's going to ask you to join the fellowship. The fellowship is just like-minded content creators, entrepreneurs, agencies, owners that are working together to share insights into how to make money online, whether that be with the new advent of AI, Web3, traditional marketing funnels, etc. The fellowship is a place to share all of that and with your fellow online marketers, creators, and brands. And so once you come to this, you'll see the different coaching packages. This may change in the future now that I'm looking, and I think there's a more efficient, better way of doing it. But it does list the different packages, the Elite, the Pro, and the Starter. I can break this down for you. Basically, the differences are that at the starter rate, you're making anywhere from 0 to 100,000 MMR, and you're looking for someone that can just offset some of that work that you are doing as an entrepreneur, as a creator or a brand, with content, with funnels, with automation, with anything in your business that there's a gap in between you and your client. So that's really 0 to 100,000 MMR. And then once you get to the pro level, that's about 100,000 MMR or more. And that's when you can delegate the amount of money that would not impact your business that much, which is $7,999.99 a month for extensive platforms. And we can go into exactly what that looks like. And then the Elite package, which is $79,999.99 a month. And that's more hands-on, in-person, very much a part of and involved in your business. Again, that's $1 million plus in MRR. That's when we are talking about the Elite status. Now, just showing a little bit actually of the WHOP platform there for a second. But here it is again. 10 clips a week within the starter package, 2 platforms, 1 funnel, 1 weekly email, and 1 weekly call is what we'll be working with in that 0 to 100,000 MMR. And you know what? When it comes to these packages, they can vary. You could be ready to move on to the pro package before 100,000 MRR, monthly recurring revenue. But I recommend getting to that 100,000 MRR stage with a singular platform before you get to the pro package, where we'll be working on 3 different platforms in that pro package. And so once we have really now dialed that in to the point at which I would say if you're making $1 million MRR, it's ready to take it to the studio level. It's ready to basically cover everything in-house, do everything that needs to be done for a service of that nature, right? That's an Elite, and I have a select amount of Elite clients that are available to work with any given time. And the Elite clients actually do definitely take up a majority of the time that I have to work with clients. And so really what you're looking at is a hopefully influences your coaching business, your consulting business, your agency, in how you look at packaging your services. And so basically we go from those three packages as coaching. But again, the fellowship is where you first invited in to connect with other like-minded people in the digital marketing space, people who have already been doing it. And we'll get into the mentorship now is more along the lines of you're somewhere from 0 to 10,000 MRR, and you really want to take your business to the next level, but you're not ready to outsource the labor that it takes to get the work done. So if you're at 0 to 10,000 monthly recurring revenue, the mentorship program is great for you because I will be your coach. I'll be the one working with you, directly consulting and giving you as an advisor as to what you should do next with your business to get it to that 10,000 MMR place. At 10,000 to 100,000 MMR is really where the starter package really shines. But I would really say if you're between 0 and 10,000 MRR, the mentorship package is right for you. Though you can start with the starter package if you're ready to invest in your business and go to the next level. You can do that with the starter package for the coaching services. Now with the academy, it's $140 a month, and that's just basically courses of a variety of courses that really bring in the opportunity to make money on different platforms, whether that be Twitch, Kick, TikTok, Instagram, wherever the platform is, how you make money on those platforms, and what you could do to monetize them in the immediate, in the now, as opposed to, having to work harder and consistently with those coaching platforms. You can start monetizing by doing what you currently are doing, by implementing different digital products, different funnels, different subscription services, different things, different services to your business. Again, the fellowship is free for a lifetime. So if you join and you just want to share ideas and collaborate with other content creators, you can join the fellowship. All of these things are available. First off, if you go to, and let me double check this. So if you go to, let me double check this. I'm just double checking it right now, ensuring it's working. Okay, so yeah, so basically if you go to fellowship.trentknox.com, it'll take you directly to the fellowship to join for free. If you go to academy.trentknox.com, it's going to take you to the academy, to where you can register and sign up for the $149.99 a month package to get into the academy. Likely this should work. If we go to mentorship.trentknox.com, it's going to take you to the mentorship, where you can register to get mentored by me. And if you go to coaching.trentknox.com, it'll take you to the page within the fellowship that is the directory for you to select which coaching package works best for your business. Again, starter packages, I recommend 10 to 100,000 MMR, I always do that. And then, like I said, 100,000 to a million plus, right? That's pretty much what it goes. Now that's the coaching, the mentorship, the academy, all of those things I just spoke about right there. Then the next thing that is the tooling and the dashboard that I recommend. I will show you that. So you can click the button on the website, or you can go to app.trentknox.com, and then boom, Trent, I am inviting you to join Trent Knox Automations. Join now and get access to powerful AI tools to boost your business. Get instant access to for $19.95 a month, and you'll get access to all the tools that I use within my business to make it so that you're able to monetize the content that you create as fast as possible. As soon as you start creating content on a regular basis, you'll start to see the opportunity to monetize. These are all the tools that I use. And you can also go to toolkit.trentknox.com now, and that'll take you to the fellowship again, but you can register for the fellowship and get access to the toolkit for free. So all of the tools that I use are currently listed in the toolkit within the fellowship. So you'll get access to that if you go to toolkit.trentknox.com. But the tools are also within the dashboard. So this is more like the toolbox. You can say this is the toolbox. Everything within the toolbox. The other place is the toolkit. So this is the toolbox, which you can then go and grab all the things, including the toolbox includes additional tools that come within the program that I'm offering my clients. So this is basically the AI videos, the invoice generator, the AI marketing proposals, the easy CRM, the affiliates, the scroll stopping ads, the knowledge base, the hero images, the logo maker, and there's just so much more. Some of the stuff, actually some new releases that I need to add to. And actually, why don't I do that right now? I will add some new releases that I'm super excited to add. Hold on, let me see if I can. I'm going to double check. They should be able to be added right now. I'm going into the system behind this, the management system behind the scenes. I'm going to the systems. I'm scrolling, looking for it. And let's see. Okay, perfect. Not this one. This one, yes. This one, yes. We want that one in there. What else do we want? Do we want anything else? See, these don't get automatically added via the admin dashboard. So I'm working on adding them in, and I think I might want to add this one in just in case. Okay, I think that's it. Okay, now let's refresh this. Okay, now I want to scroll to right at the bottom. Here we go. Now we've added AI forms, we've added AEO funnels, we've added audiobook maker, and we've added AI movies. These are all now included in the $19.95 a month package. And so like basically now the AI forms, I want to talk about this. If you're familiar with Typeform, this is a very familiar experience, AI forms. It's a AI powered tool for creating sleek interactive forms. I just got access to this within the program, and I have been very happy with it. I'm launching quiz based funnels now within the AI forms. AEO funnels is great. I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with what AEO is. AEO is AI engine optimization, and these funnels are really designed for AI search tools. So they are going to be integrated into like Operator and integrated into I forget what they call the why am I blanking on it right now? The agents that are in like all the tools these days. You know, these tool sets now that are in AI, they call them, there's 3 different terms. So there's browser based AI agents, there's computer-based AI agents, and mobile-based AI agents. And so the term that really sparked it all off was computer use. The term computer use is a term in AI in which basically a bot is observing the activities that are going on your computer, and then it is manipulating the mouse and the keyboard in order to interact and engage with what's on the screen by screenshotting and then interpreting it back into the system. And now I see that really innovating in the future. I see that being really what it's going to be is it's going to be video based eventually, as soon as they can streamline the data and open up the bottleneck currently that these services have as far as the way that they interpret imaging data. As soon as the frame rate basically turns up, you're going to have something that's engaging in real time. As you've seen on previous videos that I've done, something like Operator, browser base, is it's a little bit clunky, a little bit slow. It takes time for the pages to load. It's really, reminds me of dial-up internet. You're just waiting for the page to load and then an action to be taken place, and then an input to be made, and et cetera, et cetera. But, you know, the future is coming. You can already, you know, you have Microsoft Copilot that already has Copilot Plus on some devices. You have NVIDIA's Observer, I forget what it's called, where it watches you as you play games and then gives you feedback in real time about how you can engage with the game, and tutorials and guides within video games as to what you should do next, sort of like a quest guide of sorts. And so, like, you'll see as we go that this will get even more engaging. And it's interesting because I remember, you know, playing World of Warcraft and these things, and watching as I used, now this is against terms of service, but back in the day I had an account that would be automated, and it would do farming, you know, while I was away. You know, don't tell anybody. It's past the statute of limitations on that one. And I used to do all the things back in the day on World of Warcraft. I used to stand outside the guild bank, or the bank, and do rolling gamba. So I would be the bank and, you know, the house, and do rolling gamba. I used the bots. I did all the things that, you know, you weren't supposed to do in the days of when I was a hardcore WoW player, you know, basically 14 to 17. And then it kind of like, you know, I died out eventually. Took a different route to college, and got more interested in StarCraft and everything like that. But anyway, that I digress. I just, you know, wanted to tell this anecdotal story a little bit about my experience with bots and everything that's going on in the world right now with browser use, computer use, and mobile use. These things are just like at the very bleeding edge right now. And while a lot of attention is on it because of AI and the term AI agents, if you're paying attention, it's not quite household knowledge that this is happening. Not everyone is even using, you know, chatbots like ChatGPT or Claude or Gemini to their fullest capacity from a consumer standpoint, let alone a business standpoint. You know, there could be you know, if you have a business and you're implementing these things, it'd be advantageous if you started to implement them as soon as possible for you. But anyway, yeah, so I just added AI forms, I added AEO funnels, I added audiobook maker, and I added AI movies to Trent Knox Automations. So if I was you and you have a existing book that doesn't have an audiobook, it's high time for you to make an audiobook out of it. So if you have an ebook, make an audiobook, list it on Amazon KDP, list the book on Amazon KDP if it's not already on there. If you need help with that, reach out to me. You know, all of these different things, different ways to get in touch with me are here. So that's the automations dashboard. I think we already showed it. I want to show it. If I haven't shown it, we're going to log into it. This is it. So this is all the tools. This is my access. You can see it looks just like this. This is a dashboard that you would be accessing, and accessing all the different tools within the dashboard. So there's different, obviously the arrangement might be slightly different, but this is pretty much the default arrangement. You can always arrange it differently, move everything around if you want by clicking into the editor, and then add apps that maybe are not, add or remove apps that are not on your dashboard by going to the App Store, creating folders that you want to organize yours particularly. Again, this is Trent Knox Automations. So if you get access to this at $19.95 a month, you have access to all of these different tools. There are in-app purchases. This is, you know, the age of microtransactions. So every one of these apps has a microtransaction component to it. Don't kill the messenger. This is just the way that these platforms work these days. There are microtransactions. You have to adapt with the times. That's how it is. So that's Trent Knox Automations. There's plenty of things in the dashboard in the program for you to gain access to. If need be, you need a consulting call, this is the discovery call. Honestly, I'm about to change that right now because the word consulting call is a little bit misleading because my consulting calls are a different story. The consulting calls are, I think they're within the fellowship, but I'm not entirely sure. So let's edit that and make sure that this is correct. It should say discovery call, free discovery call, update that, boom, bang, boom, publish that. Okay, so we just published that on the site. Now we go back and it should be live here shortly. Let's double check that. Not yet. Let's refresh it again. Let's refresh it again. Let's refresh it again. There we go. Schedule a free discovery call is now live. Not should have said discovery call, not consulting call. Overwhelmed by digital marketing, you're not alone, obviously. I mean, I wouldn't be on the live with the TikTok and on the recording if you were alone. I'm in the midst of editing my funnels, as you can see in real time within this video, to help it make it more clear as to what we're doing at Trent Knox Ventures. Most creators and entrepreneurs feel stuck managing endless content platforms and tools while trying to grow their audience and income. Sound familiar? You're spending hours creating content but seeing no results. Look, that's so true. I cannot tell you how relatable that is. I can't speak less to it. I can only speak more to how relatable that is. Just making content is going to be quintessential for your business. If you look, for me, a lot of that has to do with gaming and esports. I don't know why I can't enunciate right now. Gaming and esports, right? Had to get that out. Gaming esports, been doing that for a while. I focus on just the business side of that space. It's how I discovered my interest in the business of it. I'm not a developer. I'm not, a QA. I'm not like, there are aspects of things that I don't like do on a regular basis, but I am on the business side focused on what does it take to structure your business? What does it take to start making money in the gaming and esports space? That's personally what I was interested in when I started the Esports Business Network. And so I have a lot of experience and knowledge around that niche, right? And so you can develop more niche as you grow as a entrepreneur. There are tons of different niche out there. We can speak to WHOP specifically because I think WHOP is the best platform at this stage to sell products-based services and stuff like that online. Like, I think that that's really the best way right now to get your stuff out there. And we'll show that here in a second. But again, these things put you directly into looking to join the mentorship or get in the automation, etc. And this just really breaks it down. If there's not enough information with you with clicking the buttons, it'll show you the rest of it and everything as we go down. These are the tools that you've seen in the toolkit, but here again, these are the ones that I do use on a daily basis to create content and publish content out there. Again, join the fellowship. If you're just ready to monetize, click now, get started. If not, here's a contact form. You can contact me directly, reach out, let's get in touch, and let's rock and roll and find some way to collaborate. I think the last thing that I wanted to do here was let's go take a look at this. So again, these are all the niche, and again, you can start on WHOP by going to whop.trentknox.com. So we'll do that real quick, whop.trentknox.com, and it'll take you to the dashboard where you can create a new WHOP. It might be easier to just do this real quick. We'll just show you it while I'm not, what it looks like when you're not logged in, right? So this is what it'll do. It'll take you to this video, and then you'll see create a WHOP. If you make 3K, your first 30 days, you win a trip to Times Square and to the WHOP HQ. And so like, you have ample opportunity to win here. I highly recommend creating an account and getting started on WHOP as soon as possible. Like, this is the new way to make money online. It's It's a whole system for you to be able to do things. And let's go back to the discovery. Here, as you can see, all the different categories. I'm not sure. Let's just scroll out a little bit. Hold on. Let's refresh. I don't know why. Okay, I see. Because it's like reorganizing itself here. So like you have podcasts, you have real estate, and let's just reset it real quick. Well, actually, like it's like going off the screen there. I'm not sure what's going on there, but podcast, real estate, spirituality, all these different niche, and you can create a WHOP within each of these niche. So it's like, if you want to do podcasts, you can also do real estate. You can also do spirituality. You can also do e-commerce. Plenty of these niches in here to start something and start growing your business today. So I would just recommend, if you're getting into it, to jump in and check it out. And so what else? I would say last but not least, what have I not talked about quite yet? What do I have? I think I pretty much updated everybody on everything new happening in the Trent Knox Ventures system. I think we've pretty much covered it all. Yeah, and again, if you need anything, if you want to reach out, don't hesitate to go to TrentKnox.com. Until next time, I appreciate you for tuning into this video. My name's Trent Knox. Leave a comment below, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.